João Neves. To Cancelo. And the counter is on. In with the challenge. Played out to the left flank. Wiggles his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Porro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Xavi. That's Agahawa. Agahawa running with the ball. Tries one from range. It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Being shifted off it. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Now this could... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Been knocked clear, and it's Cancelo. Spain has the chance to go the other way. That's Agahawa. Agahawa!
Foram indicados 2 minutos de...
And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
A case now of complete control. Araujo. Now João Neves. And that is the end of the first half. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might go even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Spain are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. It's Iniesta. Vitinha, played out towards the right wing. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Iniesta. Jordi Alba. He can run onto that. Bernardo Silva.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Agahawa being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Shoots! Now, how often do you see that?
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Bruno Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. That's an imaginative pass. Over to the right flank. Can he get on the end of this? Pass is just off target. Howson. Pedro Neto. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. And they're back on the ball again. Dani Olmo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Agahawa. Now it's Raul. Raul. He's got away. Agahawa. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shot Iniesta! Bernardo Silva. Somewhat off target. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Dani Olmo. João Cancelo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. And he has been fouled there.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 8. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 11.
And it's Neves. He's under a lot of pressure here. Now it's Agahawa. Now it's Iniesta. That is a great pick out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Portugal truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
It's smartly reclaimed. And he's straight offside. Portugal have opted to make another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Trincao. Pinches it off him. Iniesta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Spain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Raul has created one goal already. Spain are coasting towards victory.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Dani Olmo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Good ball over the top. João Felix. Araujo. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Rafael Leao. Pedro Porro does well to get it back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dani Olmo, and it's Agahawa. Jordi Alba, he is looking to influence the game from out wide. And here's Agahawa. Time and again they are repelled.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Dani Olmo, good. He's having a shot! Vitinha. And the number on the board is 3. It's Trincao. No, he's not getting past him there. João Felix. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Neves. The ball has bounced loose now. That's that, the end. Spain can celebrate now. They have So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. There's the shot! Well, that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He'll try for distance! Split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi with the short one.
Talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. And
shot, surely! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
South Korea restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
It's a good-looking delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Cruyff. Jordi Alba is having a shot! And that was very necessary. Busquets is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Son Heung-min. Beckenbauer proves too strong. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Cruyff. And here's Messi. Look at the space. Real chance! And a neat finish. And they get themselves in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. Takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Kim Min-jae. Now, can they get him away? Otto picks it up out wide. And he's gone looking for safety. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. And he was quick to react. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, it's come loose! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Now it's Neymar. And here's Cruyff. And this is Messi. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up. Messi goes short. And this is Neymar. And the finish! And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely.
So a temporary halt to the action.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Madrid largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. Scoreline 3-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Has a look out. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Son Heung-min! Keeper's got his work done.
Son Heung-min really can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
And now they can spring out of defence. Otto, lovely pass, but can he get there? He's quick to return. Oh, good finish! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's there to clear it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Beckenbauer looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Tries one from range! He's put his foot right through that one.
That always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Space for him to turn and look. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Beckenbauer.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Messi. Otto is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Knocks it into space. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Neymar. Messi might just make this. Into the last quarter of an hour. Otto, that's a cute ball. Yes, ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Otto. Busquets, back in possession and ready to go again. Messi receives it in a wide position. Wheels his way through. Son Heung-min. Goes in there, and Dijk attempts a clearance. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's a pretty loose pass. into the last 5 minutes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Messi. I was trying to skip past his man. Otto. Nice control. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Beckenbauer, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Otto. Chance! And there's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Cruyff claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Goes for a shot! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And here's Cruyff. He skips past his man, and Cruyff! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
In the first season, they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget that game against the...
Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! About as smooth as it gets. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Madrid make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Nice defending, physical and effective. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Schlotterbeck has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. Jordi Alba. Good ball, good take. And Cruyff! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Cruyff. He's on it, can he get away? Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell. One that they...
Cruyff! And how did he not make it 4?
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Clear away. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here. Oh, it's a great ball here. And the shot! And that's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries a shot! Beckenbauer. Jordi Alba. And it's Otto. Otto is always looking to play quality balls. Halin. Corbin on. Morales. He's had it nicked away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Jordi Alba. And he's in on goal. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Halin. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Madrid really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Madrid enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant Neymar! And he hits the net! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Beckenbauer. Now Schlotterbeck sends it crossfield. Can he get on the end of this? Otto wants to run onto this. Davis. Wilkin. Ayman. Wilkin. Now it's Cruyff. Spread it left. Kuz. Morales. Oh, good spread. Malaysia have got it back and they'll have another go. Now this is having a shot!
Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
All the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here. Shoots! Deftly away. Otto. Now it's Messi. And this is Cruyff. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was... Decent chance! Oh, good finish! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Nicely worked. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's the keeper's ball. This looks promising. Now to play for a goal kick. Malaysia choosing to make the first change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 19.
Neymar
Number
being hunted in
24.
packs.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Wilkin. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Howson. And it's Cruyff. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Jordi Alba, and he welcomes it in. Great challenge, time to perfection. That's put paid to the danger. Wilkin. 5 minutes left on the clock. Busquets. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Saad. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well,
it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, they may be down, but they... And a chance! And that is as much as we have time for. Madrid, looking by any yardstick, formidable. Truly... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome
all
to
the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when...
There's the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. McTominay. That has been cut short. Neymar. Jordi Alba. Pirlo. It's Ronaldinho. And he stands tall, impenetrable. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Figo. Busquets. This is a promising build-up. Passing nice and neat. That's tidy. He's found a way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Defending here is really tight. Otto with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. That's a decent clearance. And it's Pirlo. Figo. Otto is one whose deliveries we all know about. Messi. He's had a shot! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Gorgeous! Just gorgeous!
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Gattuso, just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And the shot! It's hit the upright. And here's Figo. Now it's Busquets. Otto has it out wide and in space. And it's Gattuso. And here it's Neymar! He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
That is one way to stop him. Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Messi. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. And beyond the defence. Busquets. That is good alertness. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldinho. It's anyone's ball now. And that is a good ball to find him. Gattuso. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gattuso. Busquets. Now Howson. Passes short and sharp. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, can he get onto this? And Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Gattuso. Out of passing here, really easy on the eye. Ronaldinho. And it's Bonucci. Thuram. It's run loose here. And this is Cruyff. Thinks one
There will
through.
be 1 minute added time.
Jordi Alba. And it's Gattuso. Now it's Cruyff. Pirlo. And that is the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
But it has been tight. Messi! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Howson. Jordi Alba is onto him in a flash. Gattuso. That's destined for the flank. Jordi Alba. Real chance here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pirlo. Here's Bonucci. And it's Maldini. Can he get on the end of this? Howson. Forward it goes. Bigo will not... Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Busquets. Great vision. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Jordi Alba. Ronaldinho.
This is the time you need that pace.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cruyff. Distributed tidily. Tries to play it through. Leicester deals with that comfortably. Pirlo. That's Thuram. Pirlo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Driving on and making good progress. It's a promising position. He's found a way through. Leicester, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And here's Messi. And Messi!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yes, ended up in no man's land. Figo. And it's Otto. Pirlo. Into the last quarter of an hour. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Tchouaméni. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Whatever happens,
He's gone for goal! Off the post!
concentration levels are very good, and so
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Gattuso. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Cruyff.
there's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Tchouaméni. It's Figo. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would...
Oh, what a mistake!
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Ronaldo might just make this. Figo. Cruyff. He's cut it out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bonucci makes the interception. And here's
There will be 1
Figo.
minute added time.
Nice touch. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. Do hope it's nothing serious.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Substitution in progress.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
And this is Count. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time.
Tries one from range. And with that, the end. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Arda. That looks a decent ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Agahawa! That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Zielinski. Jordi Alba. Now it's Cruyff.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's been played through, and this is Neymar. Goulet. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. He might be in here! Great chance! And he's done it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
The Netherlands are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Agahawa. Rodgers! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rodgers is offering a wry smile there.
Somewhat off target. Now it's Neymar. Jordi Alba. Oh, no question that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Trice, and they are soaring! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Madrid are sitting pretty. And a chance! Takes the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rodgers clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That has found him in acres of space. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
The Netherlands clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Zielinski. Oh, well played, well played. Beckenbauer. Now it's Neymar. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Agahawa. Oh, cracking ball. Spread it left. Zielinski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good take and a good... And Messi! You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Beckenbauer. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. Diogo Costa must save this. Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. That's an excellent interception. Thinks about the shot. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Cruyff. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Agahawa, and he's found a way past. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Just eases him off the ball.
That's alert and sharp, and very well played.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Zielinski. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played with finesse. Oh, good line! And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid marching seemingly on towards victory. 3-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Passing high and with purpose. And this is Messi. Otto. Looking for options for movement. Rogers. Goulet. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. It is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Now it's Messi. And it's Messi. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Schlotterbeck did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here. Zielinski. Oh, easy pickings there. Great vision. Kulusevski. Opts to play it back. Ederson. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That could spell trouble. Howson. Busquets. Schlotterbeck. Looking to play him in. Rogers. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's had it nicked away. And here's Agahawa. Otto looking understandably energised after his goal. Beckenbauer. Over to the right flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Howson. And it's Zielinski. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, super find. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless! A class of their own! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they...
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido llevarse a casa los balones que vayan a parar a la grada.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie,
and
the
welcome
fans have
to
pulled out all the
Signal
stops to
Iduna
make this a
Park.
monumental occasion. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. We are just getting started. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Beckenbauer. Spread out to the left. Jordi Alba has it out wide and in space. It's a good spell of possession, this. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... And he shoots! Cruyff! No one quite like him!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is...
He's had a shot! Well taken goal. 2, and we've barely begun here. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell. One that they hope...
He's having a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Just into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision. Nicely worked. And this is Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tonali is onto this. Tonali gets flagged offside. Schlotterbeck. Van Dijk. Beckenbauer. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk. Now it's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schlotterbeck. Jordi Alba. Now it's Busquets. Kaka. And it's Marcelo. Marcelo drives forward on the overlap. Now Kaká. And it's Rooney. Messi. And it's Neymar. Always onto this. And this is Cruyff. And this is Cruyff. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Nesta. And back to the goalkeeper. Out for a throw. Howson. Van Dijk. Howson. This is a promising build-up. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Neymar. And here's Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the shot! Oh, wow! That's crazy!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Keeper's not concerned by that. Howson. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Schlotterbeck. Busquets. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is lovely. Well read, and the danger is averted. Tonali.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kaká. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Aimed at the far side. Schlotterbeck is there, and he can get that clear. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Madrid absolutely dominated that.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
See this one out.
Madrid, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. So we're on the way for the second half. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Rooney. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Marcelo gets across to intercept that. Gullit. And here's Bale. Jordi Alba. Busquets. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Aims beyond the defence. It's Tonali. Great, takes a shot! And it's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Bayer Leverkusen may be down, but not out just yet. Kaká. To Bale. Gullit. Rooney. Now it's Tonali. Looking for options for movement. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Neymar. Jordi Alba. Nice sequence of passes, this. Jordi Alba. That has not gone well.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
It's Marcelo. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tonali, and it's Rijkaard. Tonali, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Howson. Busquets. Looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
He's got four. That is remarkable. Madrid visibly comfortable, now up by 3. That looks a decent ball. It's ended up in no man's land. Dida sends that a long way. And it's Marcelo. Pullet.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Pullet. Tonali. And here's Rooney. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the pass is intercepted. Kaká. Messi. Jordi Alba. And it's Rooney. Rijkaard. Pullet. He's a sharp little bit. And the shot!
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 10.
So time for change.
Pullet.
And this one has
Coming
been on
on
the
to
cards for a
replace
little
him
while.
is
It's about time, I think, we saw some
14,
activity from the bench, but it's debatable.
He's having a pop!
With goal
It
scored for
could be a
Leverkusen
lifeline.
after
2 more
81 minutes is number
He
2.
hit that like he meant it.
Begramy.
Absolutely speared it in.
Begramy.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that,
Begramy.
the keeper's not going to be able to do much
Substitution
about
for
it.
Leverkusen, number 15. Coming on the
Could have
field
won it there
is
and then.
number
He
20.
knows that. Oh, he
Eto.
knows it.
Substitution
Well, his
for
movement has certainly
Leverkusen,
picked up. He's got that
number
decisive goal on his
25.
mind.
Kaká. Coming
it's
on to
Messi.
replace him is number 11.
Now a sudden chance to
Nedved.
counter. Looking for a runner. Floated through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Knocks it into space. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Madrid really could have done without this. A big, deep breath. Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the
There will be
bench and
5
waiting
minutes
moments
added
ago,
time.
already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Bayer Leverkusen give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Some really good ball movement. Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Nedved. It's Pirlo. And that will be the final act. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Pelé. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. But he's made sure that's not getting through. Pelé. Now Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And this is Cruyff. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mecha. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. Jordi Alba. Chance for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
So we're still where we started right now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's going wide left. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Look at the space here. Can he find the finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Madrid really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now it's Neymar. Played out to the left flank. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Mecha. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Busquets. Otto. Pirlo. Pelé. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Messi. He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And he's picked out the run. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Messi. Pirlo. 15 minutes till half-time. Passing nice and neat. That is a brilliant interception. Hazard. That's an imaginative pass. He's in a great position here. Beckenbauer could move up a gear here. And it's Otto. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Messi. Back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, Messi! Oh, crossbar! Xavi Alonso. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well played, well sorted out. And the goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. 5 minutes till the break. Numecha is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Beckenbauer. And here's Cruyff. Otto. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Knocks it into space. Now Mbappe. Can he finish? A goal in a really telling moment. That really is quite fabulous. All
There will
his
be
own
1
doing.
minute at a time.
Having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
The referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Hello attendees, this
Unable to
is a
get back
lost
onto level
children's
terms before
announcement.
half-time. They
Would the
trail
father of a
1-0.
boy in a yellow t-shirt
Well, for me,
kindly
these
make
are
his
things
way
that
to
never
the
really
information
got going,
center?
but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Norway, number 13, Xabi Alonso.
Here is the first touch
Coming on
of
the
second
field
half.
is number 3.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Messi. Pirlo. Looking to play him in, and that was asking for too much. Pirlo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lahm. Hazard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jordi Alba is always looking to play quality balls. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! And no mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite...
It's Hazard! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Just about up to the hour now. Seedorf. Hazard, a player who needs no introduction. Passing is crisp and sharp. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's destined for the flank. Jordi Alba. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Pirlo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Hazard. Now it's Cruyff. Jordi Alba. Neymar. Jordi Alba here's onto this. Cafu. And it's Seedorf. Pirlo. He's played it back. And it's Pirlo. And they get it. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And they've got their lead back. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substitution for Norway. Number 5.
Norway are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 18.
So we have a breakthrough.
Coming
now
on the
how
field.
will things develop from here?
Number 11. Messi. Number 7.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped
Number
it.
4. Goetze.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Seedorf. Great vision. There's a look up. Oh, he's been to Cruyff! And surely now, the results are beyond doubt. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Busquets. Beckenbauer. Pirlo.
That's positional goal. The utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Plays it through. Cafu makes a dash for it. And it's Pirlo. Nemecha. Closing in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
2 added minutes have been
there
indicated.
will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Odo. Jordi Alba. And the through ball. He's found the way through. Takes a shot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of... Noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway. So I'm assuming, Jim, that Roberto Baggio will be given freedom of the park.
I would think so, because if you tie him to a position, I think you take away his natural instinct.
And it's not just that he is such a great player, but others seem to get better around him.
Yeah, because he can produce such huge moments with his dribbling ability, and I think that gives the rest of the team belief and that winning mentality.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's messy. This is a promising build-up. Looking for the run. Tries a shot! Johan Cruyff, unequalled in the history of our beautiful game.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's up. There's the shot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the count,
He leaps for it! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That'll be a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
that was well played, well stopped.
Chips it through. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Here's the return pass. Neymar. Some really good ball movement. Schlotterbeck is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. Beckenbauer cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
This is Neymar. Terrific effort! And a neat finish! And they get themselves in front! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid have their lead. Beckenbauer. Howson. Gattuso wins the duel this time. Roberto Baggio, who is really short on confidence. Oh, now he can rock it. Baggio! Oh, it's come off the upright. Howson. Schlotterbeck. Beckenbauer. Gattuso. And it's Otto. 30 minutes gone. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now Gattuso. And here's Neymar. It's ended up in no man's land. Roberto Baggio.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vieira. Searching pass he's played there. That's a simple one for the keeper. Van Dijk. And it's Gattuso. It's going wide left. And it's Jordi Alba. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Although receives it in a towering header. That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Taken back almost at once. Threads one in. Gattuso. Beckenbauer. Jordi Alba. He is one whose deliveries we all know about. Hazard. He's in a great position here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gattuso. Can he get it through? Jordi Alba.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Hazard. Nicely aimed pass. Hazard. Now it's Yamal. Cafu. Drills and the shot! And that brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Madrid are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 17. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador. Camisa 8.
Here, right on top of them. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Showed good feet. Chance for a shot! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Might be danger here. And he shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Yeah, can so cleverly bypass the press. Jordi Alba, delivered across.
Madrid clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Knocks it into space. Cut it out. Gattuso. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. Was somewhat off target. He's had it taken off him. Cruyff is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communicate.
He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
There was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa
Coaches
7.
are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Camisa
So the lead
25.
now is 2.
Deixando o
They've seen the
campo
light
para a
and the
entrada.
opposite.
They have them in their sights again. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And he was alert to it. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Vasco da Gama have got it back and they'll have another go. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Look at the space here. And Christ! Oh, good finish. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That's not gone well. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Vieira. Kaká! He's really put himself on the line here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Saw the danger and the shots! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Vasco, can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Vasco da Gama surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Cruyff. Well, this could be it, something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, easy pickings there. Gattuso. And it's Otto.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can...
Real chance! Deftly away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
It's a sharp pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kaká. Vicious ball here. That's good vision. And he's picked it up out wide.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Schlotterbeck. That looks a decent ball. Zola finding himself in space. And Zola! Good try, very good try in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
That's it, the referee says enough. Madrid did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then.
Well, there's no doubt, Peter, that Alessandro Del Piero will be key here. But I'm curious as to what role he's exactly been given.
Well, what would you do, Jim, if you were the manager?
I'd give him a free road behind the attack. His flair, his technique make him the perfect player for that position. And he always seems to benefit from playing off that centre.
There's that! And he's done it!
once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's found a way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Vitinha. Just eases him off the ball. And they can counter here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Otto. Lovely feet. That is good strength. Nicely aimed pass. Vinicius Junior. He's on it. Can he get away? Nicely weighted ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Pinches it off him. That ball looks a good one. Jordi Alba. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Brazil have it back and can go again. Madrid very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Otto. Oh, that's nice. Vinicius Junior did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jordi Alba is in a really good position out wide. It's Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, sweet feet. Messi. Come loose, and this is and again. It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Nicely done, good spot that. Almost half an hour in now. Let's a look and place it forward. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Beckenbauer. And here's Jordi Alba. He's in a great position here. Vitinha. And now the breakaway. Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and...
Oh, terrible pass. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Neymar. Just the keeper in his way. He's had a shot! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Messi. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's picked his way through. That's a good ball. Cafu is there to clear. He's only too happy to take that back. Shifted it to the flank. That's going wide left. Nice interception, well timed. So, temporary halt to the action. Any views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So straight into the second half. Cruyff threads one in. It's going to slip through. Zanetti cuts it out.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. Vinicius Junior. Vitinha. Zanetti. No, that pass isn't the best. Zanetti makes the interception. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckenbauer. Schlotterbeck. That pass has been well intercepted. Otto. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? And a chance! It's fallen kindly here. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Schlotterbeck. And it's Otto. Tries to pass it through. Great chance! It's all becoming so easy. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A case now of complete control. Otto. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Otto has it out wide and in space. Vinicius Junior could move up a gear here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. A vicious ball here. Mbappe. Del Piero.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Spread to the right. Cross from Cafu. And Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. And they're quick to get it back. Chance! And he hits the net! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Brazil may be down, but not out just yet. We expected better, and so did he. Vitinha. And he's there to make the challenge. The ball has bounced loose now. Vitinha. Oh, this looks sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now this could be a chance. And it's a corner.
Cambio de jugadores.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Messi. Nice control. And that is masterful defending. Vitinha. And here's Cruyff. Oh, this is a great... And he shoots! Stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Palpably stronger, better, superior. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff is fouled. Into the last 5 minutes. And this is Neymar. Jordi Alba. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And this is Cruyff. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Jordi Alba, Neymar, Beckenbauer. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Griezmann. Messi does really well to win the ball there. No way through, so that hits a shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents.